CoverYourGroup.com. All the fun and dangerous stuff is under special events. Horseback riding, snow skiing, paintball, go-karts, snowboarding, water skiing, rappelling, whitewater rafting. High adventure sports are easy to cover. Be sure to watch best practices at CoverYourGroup.com. From the home page, click on Quote and set up your group. You will see a list of group coverages from amateur sports to camps and conventions. Scroll down, you'll see youth groups. Be sure to watch the youth group video. Then scroll to special events. Click on View Brochure, print it, and then restart the video. If most of the youth you work with have family health insurance, their family health insurance is their primary coverage. It is not uncommon for family health insurance to have large deductibles and copays, as well as charges for ambulance rides and emergency rooms. These costs are called the excess costs. Therefore, your first decision is if you want a primary coverage policy or an excess cost coverage policy. Obviously, the excess policy is less expensive. If the vast majority of your group has health insurance, but if very few do not, still get the excess policy, which will be primary for someone with no insurance. Okay, page 2 of the brochure. Pick the coverage level that's right for your group. Primary medical plan or excess medical plan. Who in your group is covered? You have two choices who can be covered. Participants only, participants and staff. Page 3, section 5. All the fun stuff is grouped into 9 various classes. Taking a group to the water park or the zoo is class 2 and is very inexpensive. Paintball is class 4 and fairly expensive. A backpacking trip is class 6 and very inexpensive. Snow skiing, rappelling, scuba diving, all section 7 and fairly expensive, but also fairly dangerous, but also a lot of fun. Watch best practices at CoverYourGroup.com. The insurance doesn't add much cost to the trip and is quick and easy to bind online. On page 4, be sure to read the medical expense benefits. The covered expenses are hospital or surgical center care, medical treatment, nursing care, x-rays and lab exams, dental treatment as a result of the injury, and then just physical, occupational, respiratory, speech therapy. So this is really good for these special dangerous events. Page 5, Premium Report. This is your worksheet to prepare to go online and bind the coverage. Under Covered Activity, write the class number. Under Number of Persons Anticipated to be insured, write the participant's number, staff number, and total them. Under Daily Premium, per eligible person, refer back to page 3. For a snow ski trip, we are class 7. If you want primary coverage, it is $2.40 per day per person. If you want excess coverage, it is $1.70 per day per person. So if you drive to the slopes and ski 3 days and spend 1 day driving home, it is a 5-day trip, regardless of who only skis 1 day or whatever. For an excess policy, it only costs $8.50 per person. Very low cost added to your budget. Let's do an example. We are the Amazing Youth Group. Some folks are snow skiing and some folks are snowboarding. This is accident medical insurance, not liability insurance, so we need to make sure the bus has liability insurance. All the kids' parents have signed the various forms as taught in best practices. We are getting an excess policy for $1.70 per person per day, covering all participants and leaders. So on page 5, we put class 7. Put our trip dates. We have 82 participants and 18 leaders for 100 people on the trip. At $1.70 per person, our premium per day is $170. Times 5 days equals $850. Depending on how you want to budget it, this is $10.37 divided by the participants, or $8.50 per person. For a 5-day ski trip, that isn't very expensive. All right, let's do this online. On the home page, click on Quote and set up your group. Scroll down to Special Events. Click on Get a Quote and Buy Online. Set up your group with a username and password, and the site will walk you through the process. For questions, call the 800 number on the brochure. Don't forget to watch best practices. Have a safe trip.